Yes, boys. Welcome back to another Dokkan battle video from Kizan here, and Extreme Physical Cooler has finally been given his EZA details, and you know what? I'm here to talk about them in quite some detail with some team building near the end of the video. So if you like some team building, don't click off just yet, or just click to the end or something. But anyways, remember, if you do like Dokkan content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. But anyways, let's get straight into the unit. So first of all, I have heard some people say some things already about this unit, but I don't really believe that, but we'll talk to it when we get there. So, of course, his leader skill is kind of the same as all the other 120%ers. It just goes to 130% for extreme physical. And then super physical, it goes to keep us free, but no one ever runs the super physicals on his team, so that doesn't change much. So that's kind of standard. Now, his super attack goes from immense damage, greatly lowers defense, to immense damage, massively lowers defense. That doesn't really matter much, I'm not going to lie. You know, lowering defense isn't the craziest thing these days. No one cares about it too much. But let's see what his passive does. So he's gone from 100% attack and defense to 120% attack and defense. So already that's like a little buff, but remember, this guy was already insane. So like him getting just a little bit of buffs is going to be enough. Then he goes from launching an additional attack which has a chance, which is a 10% chance to become a super attack. That's kind of low. And then that was legit it, to launch an additional attack that has a medium chance. So that's gone up by 20% of getting the super. That's nice, that's nice. Becoming a super attack plus an additional attack and defense plus 8%, which each attack performed up to 80%. Okay, let's do a quick discussion about this. So first things first, the main problem that people have been saying is this looks really boring. Like, that is the main thing. People do not discredit his strength because he is ridiculous. I mean, it's going to be SA 15 with that chance to do an additional. He's going to be probably the strongest 120% leader once he is fully built up, which is, you know, I don't doubt that. But people say it's just a bit boring. Well, I don't think it's that boring, you know, because he's got a bit of stack up. You know, you can't, you know, having a bit of stack's never a boring thing. And always, you know, you always have a chance of doing the extra SA into maybe another SA, so you do have that chance of doing triple super attack, which is very hype for many people once again. Yeah, that's what I think of him. Let's go quickly into some of his details. Somebody on the Dokkan Reddit, Noob Legends, has already done his APT on each different turn. And as you can see, he starts off on like 8.3, which is kind of like how much a Rainbow, Super Saiyan, Goten and Trunks I think would be at without the Tech Goten support. But then you check their full passive, they're on 14.4 million APT. And you may be saying, oh, but they don't have that turn 1, they're at 8 million. 8 million APT is enough for nearly any stage. Like, no stage starts out where you need that 14.4 million APT straight away. Maybe the guard event, maybe. But look at that, turn 1 he's on that 160k defense. Obviously when he supers it goes to 190k, but the full passive is 288k defense. Once you reach this on like turn 6 or turn whatever, like 14.4 mil APT with 288k defense. This guy is better than like half of the LRs in the game. Half of the LRs in the game, which is exactly what I wanted. Exactly, you know, he's ridiculous. And yeah, if we're comparing him to the other like super, you know, 120%ers that are kind of known as the best, like if we look at the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I mean, all Super Saiyan 4 Goku does is be a bit stronger, power on SA, and then a chance of evading super attack. Yes, he does stack defense for 6 turns, but that's kind of like this guy, and nobody out there is saying that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is boring. So nobody should really say that about Cooler. Like, I think they've made him that strong that people wanted him to be like a support for like Terrifying Conquerors, or I don't know, do something if you have a certain amount of units on the team, Wicked Bloodline maybe. Nah, they've just chosen to make him really strong instead, and I think that's a good choice. I think that is probably the best choice they could have done. And again, the one with the most changes probably is something like this, because this is, people may call this unit not a boring unit because it goes from just 5 lines of text for their passive to you know, all this different stuff with a rainbow orb. So again, I understand people wanted something like this, but getting something like this still is not bad at all. Like, I think this guy's ridiculous. And the one thing that I think makes this guy the best is if we do check his Dokkan links out, you know, he's got the Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Strongest Clan in Space. Check the people who he links up with. So I'm just going to put it to here because sharing up to 4 links is probably like, you know, you would say is really good. But look at these people. Like, he links up with a lot of strong units. And they're not all Frieza units. You know, there's some Boos here, Janemba's here. So once again, somehow Metal Worldo made it in. But yeah, so not only is he like really good, he's got amazing links as well. That's probably what makes him the best 120% lead EZA. Now of course, you know which team we're going to be running him on. There's no doubt it's gonna have to be either the Cooler team or the Bojack team. I would say go for the Cooler team, but it's entirely up to you, you know, whichever one you got. Probably more duped. And now it's time to go into a new segment I think I want to do with new units. I don't know if you guys will like it, but it's time for the team building section. So let's go straight to the team building section, which I have right here. So this is the team build I think I would enjoy running him on, which is you know, this is the team and these are like the other options if you have them. And the way it works is, of course, Cooler links up with Cooler, that's right. And this LR First Form Frieza is just ridiculous in its own right. And then you get another Cooler linked up. And now the good thing with this is you have an option. I mean, you could do something like this if you really wanted to. Like, you could have it like this, or you could not even transform a Cooler. You could have 2 Coolers untransformed. So like, you could just do you could do that if you wanted to. You know, there's just so much different rotations you can hit up with this, but I think this is probably the best way to do it because this guy needs extra ki just in case he has 24 ki, so him being a support helps that, whereas this guy just needs a 12 ki, which this guy, of course, they're going to link up really well. I think they share 6 links if I'm correct. Yep, and they already get plus 2 ki, just a lot of attack links. Like, that is them sorted. And the main thing here is the support. So I've chosen to go for like just a bit of the usual stuff. So Physical Kid Buu, EZA, one of the best supports, Ki +2 attack and defense, 50% if you can keep him alive. Of course, if it's a really difficult event, I would not take this guy. But you know, if you're doing some medium to kind of difficult content, even normal LGE, this would be fine. LR Turlers, yes, because you sometimes get into certain bits where this guy can just do so much damage on the float, even while giving 30% and ki to the team. And you know, once he gets that active skill, you don't need to prioritize orbs when you can just get a 24 ki off the bat twice. And Toa, the reason why I like Toa is there will be some parts where you will drop your HP, where she will heal you up and then give you one of your strongest rotations possible. So again, that's always something special to get, you know, oh no, I'm under 50%, Toa comes out, heals you up, and then you've got like such a destructive rotation on the way. So that's why Toa definitely comes in handy. Next is I will go over the other choices. Metacooler is here if you don't have Toa, pretty much, you know, or, you know, if you got this guy's EZA done, he's still a solid support, it works completely fine. Now, Gala Jr. is actually insane considering he's Ki +3 attack and defense 40%. Like, you could literally replace any of these guys with him. but he is JP only, so that's why he's not in my main team build, because I was just thinking off the top of my own type of team build head. And Bojack is another option that if you do have him, yes, throw him on, because yeah, he gives key +2 attack and defense 30%, kind of like the rest. He probably has a bit more, you know, bit more extra defense and stuff. But yeah, I just didn't think he would link up that well. But he's still a solid unit. If you got more dupes of this guy, I'd definitely say throw him on if you don't have an LR Turles, but you've got Bojack, yeah, do the swap there. And that is the team build, guys. So hopefully you did enjoy this little team build section. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. And that is going to be it. My final thoughts is, I know I'm a big fan of the LOE, the Wicked Bloodline, but this guy was my favorite from back in the day. I'm talking like 2018, once I pulled him off the banner. I think it was like, I can't remember if it was the Strength Goku Black banner, but this guy's been one of my favorites ever since, and his super attack's always been insane. I've been a massive Cooler fan, so this is perfect to me. Thank God he did not go the way of Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Rest in peace, Broly fans. But yeah, so this is going to be ridiculous, and now only one remains. I might as well get him on the screen. One sec. I mean, you guys know who it is, right? There's no way you don't know who it is. But where is he? There we go. So this is the last one that has not got an EZA yet, and you know, with this type of thing where you're relying on rainbow key spheres, they're going to do a lot of stuff with this, I imagine. He's going to have a really good passive. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, so hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next Dokkan video. This is Kizan bouncing out in Abyssal.